Hey all, episode 39, mostly Gwent. A few mini quests towards the end, so let's get into it and hope you enjoy. Right, so quite a few people to play here from what I remember. There's an armourer, I want to say there are people in the shops as well, like a shopkeeper. There's an innkeeper, so yeah, there's quite a few people to play here. So, got a few people to bring. And pretty soon, you'd think that we'd have to get Villain Tretameth because it's one of the only cards left to win. Let's have a look.
In them.
Ooh, so he's got the Nilfgaardian one cancelling. I will 100% forget that. I apologise in advance for anybody watching, because I always forget and still play it the exact same way as if I had my leader ability, and I'm always like, oh, I'll plan out my third round, blah 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 blah, and then I don't have the ability to graveyard stuff, so I always forget. Let's go with you first. So he's got the decent leader ability, but that's not a good starting card, so he's probably not got an awesome deck. Take that one off the board, cool. Good to know. I'll play Olaf. Why not? Alright, that's a pretty good card. We'll give him that one. So again, either they are keeping back the really good spies, or they're just not that good a player, so they're not that good an AI player, so they just don't have any and aren't playing them, obviously, that being the case. Because it's only a couple of the really good players that sort of keep the spies back tactically. Pretty good with that, actually. How likely are they to have... Well, it'd take them at least 2 more cards to win that round, because the highest scoring card that Nilfgaard's got is either Geralt or Ciri. Oh, sure, they did have it. There you go, wow. Is either Geralt or Ciri, or... yeah, that's the only way they could have won with the one card. Wow, so this guy's actually pretty good then, because he saved all of his spy cards, which was very bright. Very good, well played. What else have you got? So you can double that one up. Still going to have to play another, well, 2 cards as it stands. And they win on the tie, so... Didn't actually get a huge advantage from that. Okay. That's strong though. Effectively 20 score. That's an amazing card, that Menno card, precisely because you can do that. Very strong. I need to win this round, unfortunately, so which do I do? I'm gonna have to go with that, I think. Bit risky because I could get a bad draw out of it. Not a great one. Not a great one by any stretch. But now, as I get further into my deck, there's a decent chance that I pull Ceres, I suppose, which could sort of save me on that one. Right, so can't really take any risks on this, so I'm gonna have to win this one, and then we'll see how it breaks for the last lot. Yeah. Okay. Be an interesting last round. Oh, that was a bad draw. Okay, that sucks. That was not a good draw. And that's the problem with having the extra Mardroms, I suppose, but can't be helped for now. Oh, grim. Well, I guess we just lose, probably. Yeah, I think we lose because they just bring back the 10 strength archer. Yeah, I misplayed that a little bit, but I also got really unlucky with the draw, so managed to win with the Commander's Horn at the end. But yeah, so not a great draw. An interesting one that it pulled Stellan on the last but we still managed to scrape through, so an interesting game, I feel. impenetrable fog. Would you rather have impenetrable fog or villain treasure meth? I wonder. Right, okay. Yeah, whatever. Nick this stuff. That was an interesting game actually. That was kind of a fun one. Fun because I'll win. Ooh. Cool. Alright. It's not a guard, it's just a boat, right? There we go. Another merchant here. There's also a little bit further up as well, so that's cool.
Don't know that I'm.
So I've lost track of how many of those 5 people I've played since then, so it's not many anyway. Very few people left to play, so we are nearing the end of collect them all, I think. No Mardrone for that. Yeah, I can't really risk keeping that, especially because there won't be any spies to get from them, the opponent. I love this music. Play you, see what you have for me. It's a pretty strong deck as Squirtle goes. Not really worth going in all in here, so just let them play their stuff and then I'll try and win rounds 2 and 3 when they've not got the Commander's Horn. Yes, yes, very nice, well done. Okay. Pretty strong scoring and they had the Mysterious Elf. There we go, yeah. Again, the problem, slight problem we're going to have there is they took that muster card off the board, so when I want to use my ability to send the ship back to the graveyard so that it's not in the pool for round 3, it's potentially going to reactivate that muster card of theirs. Oh dear. Right, well there's no way, I don't want to do it now anyway because I'm just going to have to take the luck of the draw and see which of these we get back, because I need to win this round, so I can't really be messing around unfortunately. Oh, that's not so bad. So I'll just play this as well because I want it transformed for in case it pulls one or both of these. If we're very lucky it'll pull both of them, but if not I'd rather have them both transformed, so yeah, we'll go with that. See what we get. Alright, well one of them, that's not so bad. I have no way of bringing the other ones back, so I just want to make sure that they've not got theirs. It does reactivate that muster card of theirs, but we'll have to see what they've got because they've got big card advantage, so it's actually a little unlucky. But well used, well played Scorch from them. See what they've got left. Can't replay Villain Tretameth. So we're just going to go like that and then see what their last 3 cards are. They could get there with the Heroes and Milver, but as we've blocked the Havokar healers, instead they just get all 3 of them devoed. Oh, absolutely devastating, and also tremendously fun. Get wrecked. Never a doubt. 100% confident the whole time. Yeah, maybe not, eh? Pretty funny. Watch your step. Yeah, whatever. I will not watch my step. I will in fact just loot all of your stuff. Mwahaha! How's that for watching your step, clowns? Alright, sorted. Everything looted. Can't play them in Gwent, so I think that's... oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I wondered if that person was then gonna... So I just run around the corner and nick everything else and then be like, don't take that coal! Don't take that lump of coal. Ooh, spooky. Right, cool. Alrighty, so this guy up here. Can we play this
What
guy?
can I
Does
do?
he play Gwent? I don't
Can you
even
trim
know.
my hair?
No, he doesn't play Gwent. The only barber
So
who plays Gwent is the one in Toussaint. So you can sit down for like a haircut and then be like Gwent. Right. So this being an inn, I would imagine that if I meditate to a more to a different time, the innkeeper usually appears. I don't know why your innkeeper would appear like during the day. They must be day drinkers, but. Let's have a look. Usually there would be an innkeeper to play. He's drunk, so he's not going to play. Must be a different time. Must be a timing thing.
Hey, stranger.
There you go.
You're from.
Indeed. Right, cool. I should
What
remember
were you
to. Oh. Should remember to actually check if they've got any unique cards to buy as well, because otherwise that's a pain if you forget to buy some of their cards. So again, no Mardrome to transform these. Let's have a look. Geralt card, pretty good. There we go. I'll swap a two score card for a 46 score card. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go for that. That's the leader ability I was thinking of with the other one. You know, that doubles their siege instead of scorching yours. Almost lost me in that other game. That's cool. Alright, so if they're playing their they'll usually play their decoys early, like that one did. Ooh, I'll see your Geralt, and I'll also play Geralt. Very good. What do we get? Yeah, crack, that's cool. They'll probably play that back immediately, so that's fine. Double up Kira, sure. Well, maybe they're not going to replay that one then, but play this here in case they've got the Lintresameth. I can double up Dandelion in a later round when I'm playing Ceres. Whilst I'm still winning this round, I'll take that. Oh, good. Excellent, thanks very much. So we've got a Scorch. This is going to be quite high scoring apart from this one, obviously. So they could have two medics. They could have Yennefer or the 5-score medic siege card from Northern Realms. So I'll look to be getting rid of theirs as soon as possible. Although I want to play Olaf first. Nearly messed that up actually. Okay, so this does give them a chance to play that medic and play Dijkstra again, but I can live with that. Right, so there's two ways of going about this. I could either, well, I'll play one more card first because that works out the same either way, basically. So let's have a look. So they play Philippa. Okay, that's fine. So now I will play Dandelion, I think. Yeah. So I'd go in with card disadvantage, but there's also a pretty decent chance that I pull either Olaf or Dandelion. 3 out of 4 chance that I get one of them, basically, because Burner will pull one of them as well, if you follow me. So we'll just ditch this for now, and then we'll work around what we get. So we're only at a 1 card disadvantage, but obviously we start with those. Start off with Olaf, that's not bad. That is kind of annoying, but never mind. So there's no way of me bringing anything back now, so I'll just do this first. To stop them from being able to play Dijkstra again. Okay, so they've got that to double their siege. I'll play all my other cards first. Try and leave it as late as possible to play my Scorch, because if they have the other catapult, then that would be enormously high scoring, obviously. Okay. Alright. So if I play this, these are still going to be 12 score each, so I can still play the Scorch after that. So Give them more opportunity to play the catapult before I use that Scorch. Oh, grim! Wow, we just got dropped. Ow. That's pretty painful. So it depends what cards they've got left here. Esterad. So, ooh, that was close. We had some good close games here actually, that's pretty cool. That could have been nasty. So, oh look, Villain Trettenmath. Finally. Jeez, man. Right. Dude. Yeah. Is that literally the last card, or have I still got one left to get? Like I say, I've lost count. After I said it was 5 before. Let's have a look. Alright, so 3 more to get. Okay. That's weird. I played Wim on 3 people. Number of new cards, 1 from places. That seems weird. I could have sworn I played more people than that. I suppose one of them was Schuster, so. 2 in Velen, 4 in Novigrad. Where are the 2 in Velen gonna be? I can't think, you know. 2 unique cards in Velen. Because the 4 Novigrad ones are the 4 leader cards from High Stakes. So, oh, I've got the Soothsayer left to play, and have I still got one of the Innkeepers to play? I'm playing Innkeeps. Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I played him already. I've still got the one of the guys to play. So those are the 4 leader cards, those are the Novigrad ones. Following the thread, we've already got Triss's card from playing Lambert. We've got to play the Soothsayer. And then... yeah, that's that one. I wonder who else I've got to play. It's really weird. Must be one to buy from somewhere, I would think. Must be. How bizarre. Right, that's cool. So it's saying that I don't have any to get in Skellige, which is weird because I don't think I'd bought like the werewolf and stuff. Whilst I'm on this island though, I'm just going to go and run and get the place of power, and then I'm going to call it there for a little bit whilst I go and do some other in real life stuff, and then yeah, carry on. So it may be a seamless, it may not be an actual break in how the episodes work out, but I'll have a little break in real life. I'm just going to come up here first. You can jump up this bit and get the place of power before you've done the quest where you'd normally come here. So you can actually run up this bit and get the place of power before you've done any of the quests where you meet Ceres, which is actually on this island, the first bit. But you can climb up there. You can climb up there, but you can also just jump over here and then get another place of power. You can get this one as soon as you get to Skellige. Most of the Skellige places of power you can get, they're completely unguarded, so it's really cool. Place of power, gotta be.
Medallion's humming.
Ah, indeed it is.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Certainly is. Boom, ability point. So I'm just gonna have a quick look at the abilities. There's a few things that you could go over. If you're using the auto oils thing, then you don't need fixative, so you could instead have synergy at this point, so you could swap that, or I could, because I'm not using the auto oils mod because I like using the oils because I'm just like that, I'm going to keep fixative, so I could have synergy over endure pain. I don't really need the vitality. It's useful as a sort of bonus ability, but I'd rather have synergy. So you could use that, or you could have Killing Spree or Hunter Instinct, both of which are extremely powerful. So yeah, that's really cool. In fact, Hunter Instinct would add a lot of damage at this point, so that's pretty cool. Could put the extra points into Wendell or Razor Focus, because I've just got 1 point in each. So quite a few things you could do with that. Like I say, I could go with either Synergy or with Hunter Instinct over Endure Pain. Both of which are really good, so I might have a quick think about that and decide next time I play what I want to do with those. Yeah, because both of those are really good, so we're obviously only one experience point off getting another point as well, but we don't have enough skill slots for them, so you only get another skill slot at level 22, so that's going to be a little while away yet. So I can take out Endure Pain, but I only effectively have one slot to sort of replace and put either Synergy or Hunter Instinct in, so it depends whether I want to go with damage from that or with boosting these a little bit, because that would be another 20% there, another 7%, so I'd be getting another 20% damage and 5% sign intensity, which is pretty good. Or I could get 100% critical hit damage, so critical hit damage would be higher against targeted types. I don't do loads of critical hits, but I do get a fair few, so both of those very worthwhile, so I'll have to think about which one I get. Eventually I'll get Killing Spree and add that to the build as well. So these next two will probably go on Killing Spree and Synergy. I mean, almost definitely go on Killing Spree and Synergy, and one of them will replace Endure Pain until we get like the extra slots. So that's pretty cool, so I'll have to think about that. Right, I'll pick that up in a bit anyway. Hello fellow witchers, right, picking up where I left off. This may be melded together as part of the same episode, or it may not. I had a quick check through my Gwent deck. I decided that I was going to just take a break and do some quests and things. Also, I was mentioning how I was going to do Synergy or Hunter Instinct, and I went with Synergy for this one, because at the minute we're not guaranteed critical hits, and we can't get Killing Spree at the same time because we don't have the slots for it until you get to like level 22, or I unlock the mutations, which I'll be doing in short order, but I don't want to be doing quests way above my level and everything else. So one of the other things I was thinking is, because I have the superior potions with the delayed recovery skill, I was also going to make another red mutagen. I can't make a greater red yet, but when I can make another red mutagen, I'll combine the three of them into a greater red. But for now, I also wanted to just try out just having that extra attack power boost, because with the superior potions in delayed recovery, I would be able to have the basically I'd be able to have the superior Petri filter, which the secondary effect is just to always apply, not the secondary effect, but one of the effects of that potion is to always apply the secondary effect of signs. So Igni should always be burning, Ard should always be knocking down, regardless of whether we have high enough sign intensity to do that. So that extra 15% sign intensity from having Synergy and the greater blue mutagen shouldn't really matter, because we should be able to burn things and knock them down with Ard anyway, as long as we as long as we have that potion as one of the ones that's activated with delayed recovery. So if I need to trigger those effects with my signs, I can always just make sure that I prioritize the superior Petri filter. And a lot of the time, if we're going to be having, you know, a fair amount of combat in a short space of time, I'll have delayed recovery active anyway. So whilst I'm here, I could do the Uldarek quest, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to go and do the Hindusfell quest with Yen before I actually, I'm just going to take that marker off, don't need that yet, before I go and actually do any more quests and get over leveled for that. I was having a look at the Gwent cards as well, and it says that I've got 3 cards to get from players of no renown, but when I went through the checklist to see which Gwent cards I was missing, by my reckoning I'm missing about 4 or 5, so I don't know quite how that works. I might have done something that's messed up me getting collect them all in this playthrough. That's no problem, because I could always do it at a later date anyway. Have I for this person? I do not think so. I don't think I've been to this notice board or place, so okay, let's have a look. I had a look through the decks, so that's why it was starting on Northern Realms there. I haven't missed any games or anything like that. Right, so again, I'll patently forget that they're suppressing my ability, but hey, what can you do? Because I always play like I've still got it, but got Ermion and 2 of those cards, which is great, but it also means that I don't need the Mardrons, because I don't have the other Berserker to be able to trigger that. I also don't have any medics, so I have no way of playing their things back. And that very first play was playing as if I did have the leader ability, because I was going to play these 3 and then graveyard them all. But I just remembered that I don't have the ability. I told you I'd do it. Never mind. But we'll start off with the high scoring here. Force them to either use a Scorch or a ton of other cards. Whoa! Right, well, if they want to play enough cards to score another, what, 44 this round, then beat my guess. But I'm guessing I'll just take that as the win, so... Excellent, well, that was an easy one. Could, at the minute, that's a really good selection of cards to be able to pull. There's only really the Crack-On Crate that I don't want. If I pull this, then I get an extra couple of cards. So I'm tempted to just let them win on the tie. I could play the Geralt card, which would force them to play at least 1 card of their own. So I'll just do that because I'll probably end up higher here. Right, so that made them play that one and also bring a card back from their grave. What are you doing? What are you doing? Didn't they have the 10 strength archer? I'm sure they had the 10 strength archer. Where did that go? Oh, they decoyed it back. Ha, numpties, so they didn't have it to play, so they are going to have to play more than 1 card. So I played that Geralt card because it'll make them play another card, whereas if it was a tie then... Oh, and that's an excellent card for them to have to play. Gives me a better chance in round 3, so that's cool. Alright, so that's okay, that's a decent draw. Especially because one of them that gets me is that, and the other one is... Could you pull 2 better cards from a decoy? Serious and Mysterious Elf, you serious? What? Oh my life, what is going on? This is like perfect draws all over the place. Right, cool. So I'll just let him play everything else and then I'll absolutely wipe him out at the end. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so... Well, this is going to be a bit brutal. Normally, if you've got the Mardrome and you've got another means of transforming these, it doesn't matter which row you put them on, but I just want to avoid putting that on the ranged row because I can transform all these and then double them up, which is absolutely absurd. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. So I'll put this on the siege row just because there's no way I'm going to be using that Commander's Horn on there. Try and get them to use everything that could potentially mess up a Scorch. First of all, they could mess up with a Scorch. So like basically play these as late as possible. Now of course I could just pass after I've played enough cards to win, but not about that life. So that's pretty good, 16, So this will make these, what, 24 each? Is that right? Because of Dandelion? 24 each, pretty good, pretty good. Then we'll play that, double it up with the Tight Bond. Then we'll play this. Oh, and that is what a perfect draw with the Skellige deck looks like. Near perfect draw. Could have got the Crack-On Crates and stuff, but my goodness, that's absolutely absurd. Okay, so there's the Ghoul card. That's the 3rd one of those. Dreadful card, but yeah, whatever.
And nope.
Pretty good. Alright. Is this the one you get like a 600 and something crown reward for? It's absolutely massive. It's ridiculous. I don't know why it's so high, but this is a great quest to do. Yeah, so like I say, after you haggle and stuff, it's going to be an absolutely huge amount. Right, there we go. Nice. Okay, so you can speak to people for this Strange Beast quest. Is there somebody else to play around here? I kind of feel like there is. No, so he can't play. Okay. I feel like there's somebody else that you can play Gwent with. Oh, looks like 2 peoples in fact. Assuming I've not played these people and this merchant can play. Because you'll definitely be able to play the dude in the inn as well, which is cool. I know I said this is going to be a quest deck, but whilst I'm quest episode, but whilst I'm here, I might as well play them. Especially when they're people of no other renown, and it's very easy to miss them otherwise. What we play, Northern Realms. Actually worth keeping both decoys and the Scorch, I feel, because you can get absolutely smashed otherwise. Ah, dang. Oh well, that wasn't a great swap, but whatever. Yeah, let's see what we've got here. Very good. I will, of course, decoy that back. Oh, we've got their own Siri. That's cool. See what I can get them to play. Right, one sec. Maybe slightly disjointed. Had to go and get a package. Right. Where were we? Yes, we were going to take Tala. See what else they're going to play. Oh, they've passed. Nice one. Alright, cool. So they can't decoy that back. They can only play it back if they've got a medic. Very good, very good. Because I've got 2 decoys, I'll decide next round whether I want to scrap the Tala card or not. Probably not, I would think, with the leader ability, because if they play a medic then I can just take it back again, which, you know, benefits me. So played these 2 first. Seeing as how they're not playing any other spies yet, I'll put this here first, because I can always use the decoys on it, which is in fact what I'm going to do. Not looking like I'll need to decoy any spies of theirs, so especially not with them having done that. So I'll scrap that, so it goes to their graveyard. Then I will ensure that the only 2 cards that I'll have for the 3rd round is this, whilst also scrapping their Tala card so they can't replay it if they have Yen or the other medic. And this is looking pretty rough for them, because now they've got to play whatever of the 5 cards they could even possibly play to overcome that 40 points, and then they would still lose anyway in the 3rd round, because especially because they've used that. So like they have to play another card now, which is like cool, and then I'll bring back the 2 transform vidcals as well. Beautiful. So I would like to start off with 32 points, please. Boom. I kept the decoy and didn't mess around with using this to try and bait them into other cards. Because they get the Northern Realms card, they could get another spy or something like that from it. So I'll just keep the decoy in case they got one of those. I'm actually going to put this here in case they've got another weather card for that row. I don't want to put all my eggs in that basket when I could just, you know, try and force them to use a different weather card. Because I have to play a card this turn, I'm going to take this one off in case they have a Scorch for whatever reason, and then they'd Scorch Olaf and I could put this back on as the 32 strength on that row. So yeah, that's cool. Nice win. What have I got left to get? I think I had it said the random cards I had to win were the Wyvern, the Ghoul and the Crone, one of the Crones. Oh, clear weather. Okay, so this is really weird then. So I'm definitely, because if you look at the Gwent, when I looked at the Gwent book, it was saying like I only had 3 players of no renown, which is really weird. I think something's messed up with the actual book, because it's not showing the Skellige properly, and it's still showing 3 cards of no renown. That's just really strange. There's something messed up with the book, I feel.
Greetings.
Yeah. Right, cool. Alright. Mead that's brewed wisdom, eh? Yeah, fair dues. Play this dude. Interesting Scoia'tael deck they've got there. 2 Mardromes. Yeah, that's pretty beautiful. What else do we want? Let's go with that one as a switch out. So we got the 3rd Mardrome, which isn't great, but never mind. Let's see what we've got here. We have got Yen as well. Ooh, Mysterious Elf. That's nasty. So they got a bit of a card advantage. Fortunately for us, we'll be able to pile on. Get some pretty good scores going. Torrential Rain, right, that's fine. Makes no difference. Transform those. Do you have a Scorch? If you have a Scorch, I would strongly advise that you play it. Oof. Ah man, that sucks to be you. Grim. I actually don't have to do anything here either. Play that to make them use another turn. Obviously got a bit of card advantage there, so that's great. Nice. So we do in fact get that out of them. Play the third Mardrome. So one of the Mardromes went to waste, wasn't a great mulligan, but again, it's not uber consistent, this deck, it's just very good. And then I can actually take this back, because what that'll mean is that they basically have to basically for me what it means is that whichever, if I don't get these two, I can bring the third one back with Yen. So yeah, you can have a 2-card advantage, that's cool, absolutely fine. However, it sucks to be you, bro. That's nasty. Gonna play this so that I might as well bring back that crack card, because I'm guessing they would have scorched if they had a scorch, so I'll assume they don't. If they've got any more of their healer cards to medic back any of the other ones, like I think they played Yavin then, didn't they? They played Yavin, they played one of them. Yeah, played Yavin, and so any of those they'd want to bring back the 6-cost one, but can't do that because I've graveyarded all your stuff, which sucks. Oh, that was good though, because they've still got that one. You can use the muster again for the smugglers, that's cool. Cool story, bro, cool story. But yeah, got 3 vid calls on the board. Peace! I love this deck. It's so fun when you get plays like that off. Peace! Macadocious, peace! Grim. Close, but no cigar. Would they have even won if they had a biting frost then? I don't think so. I can't bother with the maths, but I don't think they'd have even won if they played the biting frost. So yeah, pretty grim. What else have we got? Havocar healer. Alright, yeah, so that was one of the ones that was missing, but it's really weird because like it's still showing as me as being missing some other ones as well. It's very strange. So like I just got, yeah, whatever, we'll see. Still got some people of, you know, no renown to play or whatever somewhere, but I'm sure I'll find them in due course. Do any of you play Gwent? Praise glory, Morkvarg. Ah yeah, that Morkvarg quest's annoying, but I think you can play the priestess. I want to see that when you talk to the priestess about the Morkvarg quest, you can play her as well. So anyway, talk to the priestess Justa about Morkvarg. Let's do that. So we'll do that before we go. There are some people to talk about this quest. I believe it's these dudes. I'll do this later, but right, well, we've got like that, run like rats, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Alright, so let's get, there we go. Yes, spliced them into Grim. Alrighty. So that contract is the one with the Neca warrior, I believe. Which would get us some Neca hearts to be able to make the superior White Rafford, or maybe enhanced White Rafford. I can't remember where I'm up to with making that, but I so rarely need that because it's a one-time heal. I mean, obviously when I say things like this I jinx myself and immediately will need a one-time heal, and could have, no doubt, will have a situation where I'll no doubt have greatly benefited from having that because I keep jinxing myself. But hey, what can you do? What have we got? Is that a blacksmith? Cool. Can we play him at cards? I want to say yes. Yeah. Oh, I didn't talk to that guy. I didn't talk to the innkeep because they normally, or occasionally, have cards to buy. So I'll have to check with them. Okay. What have we got? Again, we've got the Mardromes and able to transform that. That's wicked. Oh, superb mulligans there. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what we like. So, monster deck's all about strength, and when they've got that really powerful commander of the whatever, commander of the armies or whatever it's called, commander of the Red Riders, it's a good idea to try and get them to play that as soon as possible, because obviously that's a really powerful card. So I can transform this one. You can always bring it back with the decoy, because there's no spies that you'd be able to decoy back with their deck. And if you can get them to play that like that, then this round is basically going to be really difficult to win anyway. So if you're going to do that, there's a couple of ways I could go about this. Now I have to transform this one this round, basically, because I've already put the Mardrome card down, so I'd locked into doing that. But that baits them to use like a really powerful card there as well. And so now I can use Dandelion. Smashed! That has like a really high amount of points on there. And again, a couple of ways I could do this. I could leave these two to be played in the third round, so I'd be locking myself into definitely winning that second round. Or I could play these two and then decoy one back. And because I've only got one of these cards, I might as well just make them carry on using strength if I can get them to use the Crones or the Arakas. Oh, even better. So like, my only way of transforming this card now is going to be with that, so I might as well use the decoy, transform that one, win the round, and then I still have that to play in the third round. So that's absolutely fine. Actually just going to leave that so they can have that win. They'll start off with 4 points, I'll start off with 31 or whatever it is in the third round, so they got a 1 card advantage. Cool story, bro, enjoy. But I've got massive amounts of score going here. Like if they had Villain Trespass, they'd have to play it to get rid of that Vidcarl, which is just an absolute monster. Look at that, it's such a boosty card, I love it, amazing. So then I'll just play these in order of which is like less scorchy. Oh, I should have used my hero card first. I should have used my champ card to stop them being able to do that and replaying the Griffin. So tiny misplay there, but I don't think they can even possibly have any other medics, but I might as well use up that now because it forces them to use a turn. It does allow them to use the vampires again, so that's kind of grim. So an argument could be made for not doing that, but even though they're piling up pretty strong scores here, you can usually just outmuscle with the Skellige deck again. So what have you got? They'd need to why do they always play it on the wrong row? It's an agile morale card. Stupid people. Well, they'd have lost anyway, so what would they have added? They would have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 score, so they'd be at 75. Be at 75, and then I would be at a lot more than that. Type bond 13 each, then doubled up by Dandelion 151. So even if they'd have played Karen on the correct row, they would still have been getting absolutely decimated, which is always hilarious. There's the Garkan, which is cool. Don't think there's anyone else left to play around here. Yeah, whatever. Nothing much going on here. It was so unnecessary to loot that in front of the guards. I could have very easily got myself in a pointless fight for an alchemist powder, which is literally 7 crowns or whatever it is. You know. But hey, sometimes we just do silly things because we're loot obsessed. Loot obsessed, Gwent obsessed, all that kind of stuff, basically. Ooh. Are they looking out to see if they're seeing anything? Fresh as a daisy. Good to know. Cool. Right. Don't. Oh yeah, I was going to check if you had anything for sale. A lot of the innkeeps in Skellige do have cards. I think I bought them all, but I can't tell because the Gwent deck, the Gwent book's being stupid and it's kind of messed up in it. So I don't really know. Anyway, he had nothing to buy. That's cool. If there's an inn in the area of Skellige that you're in, like that particular town at the time, if you're in a town and you think there should be an innkeeper to play, try and meditate into different times of the day, because a lot of the time there should be an innkeeper there, and some of them come at really weird times. A lot of the time it's the morning, but not always. Sometimes some of them only appear at certain times, and one of them's like between 3 and 4 in the afternoon, which is just really weird. There's very few NPCs only. That's for the races, and I don't need the horse gear, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, so some of them are very odd. Right, what's down there? Anything interesting? Oh, I have to go down there anyway because I'm doing this doing the Morkvag quest. The best way in terms of the items that you want to get for this Morkvag quest, because it's really finicky, is to find out about it, then go and talk to the guy who used to be in his crew about how you transform him back, and then how you transform him back, and then go and get him transformed, agree to like, oh yeah, you can go, and then immediately kill him once you've transformed him back into a human, which is fine because he's a piece of shit anyway. This is a really annoying quest, right? This quest, I'm just going to do it because on Deathmatch it can be really frustrating. So like what I like to do is get the Northern Wind Bombs ready, and then get, especially with, I suppose it'll be a little easier with the delayed recovery and our superior blizzard, so I'm going to get that ready to use. And the reason that it can be really frustrating is because I'll show you in just a minute, is because you talk to these guys and they run in like a Leroy Jenkins, and even though you'll not die, they often die and you fail the quest, which is like a real pain in the neck. So yeah, it's irritating. They often run in and die, and it's like, can you not be morons, please? So a good way to deal with it is to have all your potions and stuff ready for your delayed recovery, and have the bombs in so that you can run in, have the correct type of oils and everything set up, and try and freeze the necrophages and stop them from killing the dudes before, yeah, basically try and get them to not get themselves murdered, basically, by freezing the enemies and you being able to take them out before they get themselves killed. It's very irritating quest otherwise. So it's like you gotta find where the enemies are. There's all these ghouls and stuff, and like I say, we'll be wanting to kill them as soon as possible. So I try and get the Northern Wind on there, get them all frozen, and then I'll try and hit them up with a bit of Grape Shot, get my superior blizzard on there. Also be preparing to get the right, so we've got blizzard, tawny and all that, right, that's good. And then try and damage them with Grape Shot and the Northern Winds, and then get in there and kill them all before anything else goes wrong. So like basically, if I can get these guys killed and hurt before these moppets run in and get themselves murdered, that's a good idea. Especially if you can kill the Devourer like that, that's great. And then you can like, you can also use things like your Salmon Bomb and try and get these dudes killed with the superior blizzard and everything else before these numpties run in and get themselves murdered, which is what they normally do. So that was pretty good. So that was in fact perfect, because normally they'll go and get themselves absolutely smashed. Is there another enemy knocking around? Yeah, one more Algol. So try and get him, try and get that burning. And because I've got the high adrenaline now as well. Why did its spikes not go away? Oh, it did, it's just it took ages. Right, cool. And so we can also take this thing out before they get themselves murdered, or in theory. Oh my, are you serious? If you tell me I can't hit this thing, I'll be so mad. Where is it? I need to be able to hit it. Come on, come on, come on. Ah, there it is. Okay. Right, so I can kill this, and then that's how you would do that quest. So if anybody's wondering, the Northern Wind and the bombs and everything is a really good way of getting in. And also the superior blizzard helped a lot there with the massive amount of slowdown. So again, part of the reason that it's so strong with the delayed recovery is because you can do stuff like that. So there's a few things to loot when you get that done, but that quest can be a real pain because they will get themselves murdered because they are morons, which is very frustrating. I can't pick up the Algol thing because it got itself stuck in the actual... you can see the red cross, but I can't actually get to it to loot it, so that's a shame, because they normally drop you a mutagen, especially with that being a higher level one. But that should have got me enough experience points to level up again, so I do have one more point there, so I can put that in Rend or Razor Focus, whichever one. Keep forgetting I've even got Rend. I'll put it in Razor Focus for now. There are one or two more places of power in Skellige that I can get as well. Where am I going? I'm going because I'm going grabbing my stuff, you muppet. That saved your life, you don't even know. In another universe there's another Witcher and you just ran in and got yourself murdered before they could do anything, so how about you shut up, muppet. Anyway, that'd be another really good place to get Devourer Blood, if you didn't have it yet for your Superior Swallow, if we hadn't been to Toderas, so that's cool. And then there's a few things to loot, but again, make sure that you try and do the quest and keep those guys alive and take out the enemies before you do anything else. So, yeah, pretty good. Right, what else? Got that, and we want you, and we want you. Cool. So, get the next potions that we want to be using. I think if when I was trying to do two things at once, but I think I put cursed oil on my sword. Yeah, because Morkvarg is a cursed enemy, so yeah. Nothing up that ladder of any interest. We've got loads of suet mushrooms, so I don't have to run around collecting those. One or two other things to collect in this cave. Nothing major, but a few things of small amount of interest. Is there anything up there? Doesn't look like it, does it? Right, so I'll not be there might be something up there, but it's not going to be anything crucial, let's be honest. So even this really useful stuff, you might want to grab it after you've done the quest, because they'll charge in and get themselves annihilated, like I was saying. So yeah, just thought I'd take a quick detour and show how to do that, because it is an interesting little bit of strategy that you need. And it's quite interesting because some of the stuff about deathmatches, it's more difficult to keep other people alive on the quests. If your build's set up, you'll not die, but they can. So here's the
looks like blood, but
yeah, you gotta check all this stuff.
Tear him to pieces.
Yeah.
Not much left. Beast
Cool.
must have dragged the shredded body to the woods. Creature leading the neckers is left. Gotta
Right,
be.
cool.
Beast must have dragged the shredded body to the woods.
Right, don't care about doing the rest of that, but I can always go back and have a look at it in due course. So before we go and meet Yen, we'll go and speak to the priestess about this actual quest, the side quest part of it, because you can do it all at the same time. Because you have to sort of deal with Morkvarg anyway, and it's very annoying to do, to be honest. You have to do things in quite a specific order. It vaguely makes sense, but not properly, if I'm honest. What was that? Oh, that was the Wraith. Yeah, Wraith guarding the treasure. Could go and do that. Not that fussed. I'll do it later. Don't want to be hugely over leveled for this upcoming quest, because I'm pretty much at the limit with it being 15. You can be 5 levels ahead or behind. Right, so we need to be going into the entrance, which is actually to the left, I think. I thought that was the actual place with Morkvarg, but it's not. This is the place where you actually speak to the priestess, it seems. Is that right? I didn't think it was. This is weird. I thought that this is the actual place that has Morkvarg in. In fact, I'm virtually certain it is. So why is it showing us the priestess being there? That doesn't make any sense. This is the... Oh no, that's the garden that's got Morkvarg in. Okay, yeah, I'm being dumb. Okay, we're good. They do look very similar then. Right, okay. Go around this way. Yeah, they do look kind of similar, but not the same. Sweet. Alright. Where is the... There we go. There we go. Yeah.
Word.
Sorted.
That's
Cool. Alright, so we got to find out about the curse rather. Okey doke.
Not the
Alright.
arch.
Right, okay, there we go. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
could be.
arch.
What did he turn into, I wonder? Alright,
Never.
Not
go through that. Yeah.
base.
So he was like a real piece of work, so...
Could you?
I'm
I always let him transform then murder him, just because it says it right.
Farewell.
There we go.
the goddess.
Alright, cool. Talk to Einar about the course. Yeah, so you got to talk to Einar. Then I think you have to find some documents or something. You have to fight Morkvarg the first time. Then you have to find like a note or something that you pick up. And then, yeah, you have to sort of deal with him after that. It's a pretty irritating quest if I'm honest, but never mind. I also thought there was someone to play around here for Gwent. But maybe I'm imagining things. Doesn't really... What are you looking at? I'm not looking at anything. I'm trying to find someone to play Gwent. I'm just a humble Gwent obsessed witcher, so... You know. Lay down the cards or shut the... up. Right.
Craven told the truth. What if he didn't abandon us?
Yeah, what if he didn't? Anyway. Spoilers, he didn't. He was a brave soul. And the Wild Hunt cock-blocked him. As he was about to... sort Siri out, and we're gonna, you know, could have been something special, but you want crazy ass. So yeah, that sucks. Poor Craven, not Craven, Skull. Poor dude, sucks to be Skull. Man, that's not cool. Whilst we're here, should we take this out? Yeah.
Ugly bastard.
It is an ugly beggar, I agree. Yeah, whatever. Get our moon dust bombs. Should put on the correct type of oil, really, but as you can see, not taking whole tons of damage from a lone wraith, so yeah, you can get stuffed. Again, as I keep saying, the only thing I really take a lot of damage from with wraiths is if I get complacent and just let them hit me with that triple spinny attack. If you dodge out the way and you're patient with them, they're actually like pretty easy. So that's all good. Is there anything else to grab around here? I feel like there's something else to collect here, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. We've got to find the garden where the monster lives. Talk to Einar about the curse. Should I go and talk to him first? I suppose I should really. Let's have a think. What else is in this garden? Nothing major to fight, so we're good. We've already got the cursed oil on. I'll go and speak to him first, then I'll go and speak to Yen, then I'll come back and do that bit. So, yeah. Because I'll need to speak to him at some point anyway. You find out the first bit about the curse, then, like I say, I'm pretty sure you have to read something, then go back to him. I think. We'll find out. So yeah, we'll talk to Einar first. This is like I was saying, I said, oh yeah, you come here for the quest, you have to come down to this dock area thing where he is. Speak to him about that. You can end up getting in a fight here, and I can't remember how, but you don't want to be getting in a fight. Well, let's have a look.
Good.
Right, yep, garden, what happened there, blah 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 blah. Alright, cool. Right, there we go.
Hard to believe. They tried to.
Not good.
Such is the.
Alright, cool. Let's have a look.
How could I?
Just wondering.
Since that day.
Alright, cool.
Thanks for your help.
God ask.
Right, so speak to him, then you got to go and do the stuff at the garden. Pretty sure that it'd be starting a fight with them a lot if I wanted to go and loot stuff, so not worth looting the things. There's not going to be anything amazing there anyway. But we can come back here after we've done the other bit where you check out what's at the garden and everything and try and figure out the riddle of Mortvarg. So we'll get Roach, we'll go meet Yen. Where are you, sweetness? Where have you gone? There we go. Alright.
Faster.
We need to go and meet Yennefer. She is... I could change the quest, but I'm pretty sure I already know where she is. I think she's around here. So actually maybe I don't know where she is, so I should go and sort out the quest. Where we at? There we go. Alright. Go and meet Yen. She's by the coast, I know that much. But that's not tremendously helpful, is it, when there's a large amount of coast, it being on a blimmin' island. Alrighty, let's go. Where are you, Yennefer? Why was it taking me this way and now it's taking me all the way around? What are you doing? Stupid thing. Whee! Super jump. Alright,
go.
there we go. Those are wolves, don't want to fight those. Right, where am I going? What a dumbass long way to take me. Right, whatever. I'm going to ride on the road because I'd rather ride around and avoid the wolves because they're annoying, obviously. Let's have a look. So you can ride all the way around this way. Ooh, thunder and lightning, very, very frightening me. Dandelion, dandelion, dandelion. Yeah, whatever. Seriously, where is this game sending me? Irritating nonsense. Around Lofferton and then... Oh, right, fine, I'll just ride through Lofferton and then go around. Irritating. Keep delayed recovery topped up. Are you serious? You're gonna make me dismount anyway? Irritating game! Right, whatever. God damn, that's stupid. Right, whatever. Okay. Momentary ire. Gone. Alright, thanks as always for watching. Really do appreciate the support. Please like, comment and subscribe and I'll see you all next time on the path.